Last week, something amazing happened. Roblox slaughtered its previous concurrent player count record of around 10.3 million players and achieved a staggering 11.5 million players. That is an insane amount of people. For context, 11.5 million people is only around 3 million off of Fortnite's all-time peak concurrent player count and over a third of the entire concurrent player base of Steam. That's no small potatoes on its own, but Roblox literally has not seen a decrease in users playing on their platform since a certain pandemic at least. Despite every piece of negative PR the company seems to get, no matter how low their stock price goes, Roblox continues to grow ever more popular. And nobody outside of Roblox's player base ever seems to care. Unless it's something seriously major, something that would pique the general population's interest, nobody ever seems to care about Roblox. It's one of the biggest gaming platforms on Earth, yet no matter how big it gets, it always seems to be the most isolated. This has naturally caused people to become very averse towards Roblox, which I find a bit unfair. I mean, just look at like the last 15 videos I've made on this channel. Clearly there are fun games on Roblox, but nobody ever sees them. But I think the best way to explain and explore this isolation is to look at gaming as a whole on YouTube. That may sound weird to some people, but hear me out. I can spout off numbers all day long, but I don't think that paints a whole picture in terms of a game's overall reach on the internet. YouTube is, if anything else, a vessel for fandoms to form, for groups of people to come together to talk and make content about a certain thing. I myself am a fan of Roblox, but who else is? Well, by looking at the reach of a game in terms of its success and scale on YouTube, we can get a more subjective look at the kinds of things people think about this platform. Let's start with gaming as a general concept. YouTube realized pretty early on that gaming was one of their biggest niches on the platform, so they created YouTube Gaming. YouTube Gaming encompasses literally every video game that you could possibly think of. When you upload a video, you have to choose a category for it, and when you pick gaming, you can then choose which game it's about. Naturally, all of my Roblox videos have Roblox selected as my game of choice. You would think that Roblox being inside of the YouTube gaming bubble would make YouTube gaming itself look a little something like this. However, in my last video about Grace, I mentioned that it doesn't look at all like this, and threw this graphic up on the screen. But even then, I don't think that's accurate, because realistically, I would actually move Roblox even further away from the rest of YouTube gaming. That's how isolated it really is. But how do I know this? If it's not numbers and it's not overall reach, what is it? Why is Roblox way out here compared to every other game in the YouTube gaming mega niche? Personally, I think it comes down to Roblox's audience. Roblox has a very, very young audience, younger than even that of Minecraft. Don't worry, we'll get into that later. Take one look at some of the largest Roblox channels on the entire platform and you'll immediately pick up on the fact that you're probably not their target audience. YouTube in general in the past few years has been focusing a lot on watch time, which means keeping the viewer's attention throughout as much as the video is humanly possible and also keeping them on YouTube as long as humanly possible. Roblox naturally does a really good job of both of these things on its own by being a bright and colorful platform that would naturally appeal to kids. But you know who else does a really good job of doing what he's trying to do? Me, in asking you to subscribe to this channel. Somehow only 16% of you watching this video are actually subscribed, and I want to reach 150,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So, if you've been enjoying this video and want to see more like it, default explosion sound effect that subscribe button so I can make more content like this in the future. Now, back to the video. However, this natural boost in watch time comes at a price that not many YouTubers realize until it's far too late. By having an inherently younger audience, or heck, even by not having an inherently younger audience, but being perceived as having an inherently younger audience, Roblox isolates itself away from the rest of YouTube gaming as a whole more than any other game on the planet. Name a single time that a pure Roblox creator has done a large-scale collaboration with an inherently non-Roblox creator, other than that one Mr. Beast video where he took 50 YouTubers and made them battle for $1 million, which was a video that Creekcraft was actually in. Even then, where is he? Where is he in that video? I watched that entire video again just to make this point, and I genuinely could not find a single moment in that video where Creek actually showed up on camera. Back to the main point, however, another reason for this isolation from the rest of gaming is that nobody really takes Roblox seriously as a gaming platform. Guys, the Roblox game engine has gotten so good to where we can make games like this, and games like this, and even games like this. But nobody ever sees that, because what is the first thing you find when you click on the charts tab? Gambling, boring, nothing burger simulators, and RNG quote-unquote experiences. I'm not even going to talk about Blox Fruits, because why would I? All I would need to say is simulator, and you already know what this entire game is about. And I know all of you guys who are subscribed to me know that there are banger games on Roblox. I've talked extensively about them for the past like 6 months, but those games just aren't shown to new players. Roblox is still a business, and they need to make as much money off of their audience as they possibly can. And unfortunately, the best way to do that is by directing them to games that will garner as much playtime as humanly possible. I'm sure that there are a lot of you who have noticed that I seem to regurgitate the same 3 quote-unquote underrated Roblox games over and over again, but have you ever stopped to think about why? I want Roblox to break out of this isolated state, to be a platform that can appeal to the larger and more specifically older demographic of gamers. I could easily get 10 times the views I'm getting now if I made boilerplate content about the latest Pet Simulator 99 update. Spoiler alert, there's a new slot machine this time. But I don't. I want people to play these games because I play these games. And if the larger gaming population, people who would never have even touched Roblox, see that this game or this game or this game might be something they want to try, then I have achieved my goal. What people don't realize is that just like with every other video game, a lot of kids are growing up right now and have grown up in the past playing Roblox. I mentioned Minecraft earlier in this video, and I want to go back to that a little bit. In my very first YouTube video ever on this channel, ironically enough called A Tribute to Roblox, I mentioned that there were 2 kinds of people who played video games growing up. Those who played Minecraft and those who played Roblox. But like, that's not even right. Nobody played Roblox in 2014, and it had nowhere near the same reach that Minecraft did. Minecraft birthed some of the most influential creators the internet had ever seen. Dan TDM and Captain Sparkles are like some of the most important people on YouTube to this day, with Dan being able to strike down KSI with a holy ratio straight from the gods themselves. The fact of the matter is that Roblox didn't spawn anybody like that. The closest thing we got were the pals, and well, we all know how that turned out. What's weird is that Roblox didn't really reach mainstream success until the pandemic, and that really sucks. We never got that natural, inherent growth that Minecraft got. Instead, Roblox was shot into the mainstream limelight because a bunch of toddlers accidentally spent 10 grand on Robux, and YouTube Shorts grifters figured out that brain rot can indeed allow you to retire at 24. The people who were making content on Roblox naturally gained a huge boost in subscribers and general audience, but they were still 100% locked into being Roblox creators. All of that insane growth at the start of the pandemic led people to despise Roblox, and Roblox themselves did not help the matter by announcing their shift into the metaverse and subsequently watching their stock price drop 40%. All this is to say is that Roblox today is completely isolated from the rest of gaming. There's such a level of disdain for Roblox and Roblox creators because people see the platform itself as a gigantic scam designed to bait toddlers into spending their parents' life savings on virtual currency. And I can make as many videos as I want about the good games on this website, but until that public perception changes, Roblox will continue to be isolated. And this makes me wonder, will it ever truly be mainstream? I know I just said that the platform was rocketed into the limelight because of the pandemic, but it was all for the wrong reasons. In fact, all the games that I've talked about didn't even exist during peak pandemic, so new users then didn't have any of these good options. I mean, there was Arsenal, but like, that was it. I know that's all I really played on Roblox back in 2020. But now we have amazing games that rival the quality and beloved nature of other non-Roblox indie games. Roblox games are building extremely dedicated fan bases, the likes of which I'd never seen before on the platform. And you can call them cringe or whatever or overrated, but the bottom line is that there was not a single game on Roblox that could do this until the games I've talked about on my channel came around. But even then, these games are trying to bring a positive eye to Roblox in a world where nobody would ever even care to give the platform the time of day. And that really sucks. But like with everything, there is a silver lining to all of this. Let's go back to Minecraft again for a second. Minecraft was in this exact same position too. Think back to like 2015, 2016. Minecraft was absolutely just being spit on by people. It was looked at as this dumb kids game that could never ever possibly have enough depth and maturity to be a game worth playing. It was looked at as a game that was far beyond its prime, and it was a game that people were ready to give up on. But then, something interesting happened. In my opinion, one of the most important videos ever made was released, a tribute to Minecraft. This video did a lot of things. It single-handedly brought Minecraft back into the mainstream in a positive way and gave birth to things like SMP Live and got people talking about creators like Captain Sparkles again when nobody had really thought of them in the past like 5 years. At least I know I hadn't thought of them in the past 5 years. But all this can be categorized into one thing: nostalgia. Nostalgia was the thing that made Minecraft popular again. A tribute to Minecraft is an inherently very nostalgic video. It's emotionally charged with a lot of sad, melancholy music and a very cut and dry narrative about how this game really isn't all that bad, and it didn't deserve to die the way it did. If you look into the Google Trends graph for Minecraft, you can see a huge resurgence of the game's popularity back in 2019. I call this the U graph, as it makes a U shape. Here is where Minecraft was at its absolute lowest point of popularity, and miraculously, it shot back up to almost where it was back in 2013. And since then, Minecraft has stayed decently consistent in its popularity. My point with all of this is that kids who grew up with Minecraft felt nostalgia for the game when a tribute to Minecraft released. Who's to say that won't happen with Roblox? Kids are growing up with Roblox right now the same way they grew up with Minecraft in 2013, and that's really important. Roblox is going to generate the same sense of nostalgia in the future the same way Minecraft did back then, and it's going to be done through games similar to the ones that I've talked about on my channel. The bottom line is that I want to see Roblox break out of this isolated state, this mainstream but not mainstream but also kind of mainstream limbo that it seems to be trapped in. But for now, all I can really say is thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.